Welcome everyone. We will be getting started in just another minute or so. Hello and welcome. I'm Johanna and I'm here with my co-host and dear friend Susan. It's great to be with you all. Thanks so much for joining our weekly Tong Ren session. Before we begin, know that your healing requests have all been set as our intention for today's session. This means there's absolutely nothing you need to do or think about. Just allow yourself to receive. And if it's your first time here, know that there's nothing that's required of you during the session, so you don't need to follow along or do anything. Just simply relax and let the energy work for you. And whether your mind stays focused on the points we tap or it drifts, it makes no difference. The healing intentions will still be just as effective. We focus on 3 key areas for general treatment: the brain, the sympathetic nervous system, and the parasympathetic nervous system. At the end of the session, we'll tap to ground the energy, promoting deep relaxation for you. Now, based on your request, we've identified specific points for tapping, so each of you will receive a general and a personalized treatment today. During the tapping, we'll focus more on addressing symptoms rather than naming your specific conditions. Susan and I will tap for you until a few minutes before the hour ends. We're also live streaming on YouTube and X, but don't worry, only Susan and I will be visible. That said, feel free to keep your camera off if that's more comfortable for you. Now, after the session, you'll receive a recording you can revisit anytime for continued healing. If you're on Zoom, that link will be sent to you in a follow-up email. Once we wrap up the tapping portion, I'll end the live stream, and then for those of you joining via Zoom, we'll have a brief and optional Q&A, but there's no pressure to stay. It's just an opportunity if you have questions or you wish to share any news. And just a quick reminder to say that Tong Ren is a complementary therapy. It's designed to work alongside your traditional medical care, not as a replacement or a means for diagnosing illness. So please continue consulting your healthcare provider for any medical concerns, evaluations, or treatments. Now, before we begin, let's just take a moment to settle in and align our energy as a group. This creates a powerful healing field where the energy can move freely and effortlessly. So find a comfortable position, feeling the support beneath your feet and whatever you're sitting on or lying upon. Let your shoulders soften, your hands rest naturally, maybe with your palms up, allowing you to sense the energy more easily. And now bring your awareness to your breath and take a slow, gentle inhale. And exhale. And let's do that one more time. Breathe in and release. And as we breathe together, let's imagine a soft golden light forming above us. This light holds our collective healing intention. It's already expanding, surrounding us and wrapping us in a field of pure healing energy. And whether you feel it or not, trust that it's right here supporting you. And now just take a moment to tune into your body, and maybe you sense some warmth or tingling. There's nothing to force, nothing to fix, just allow. And remember that healing doesn't require any effort, it happens naturally. So your conscious mind doesn't need to stay engaged for this to work. Even if you feel yourself drifting off towards sleep, that's okay. The energy is still flowing and it's still bringing you into balance and harmony. Now, as we move into this session, simply rest in this space, knowing the healing field around us is active and all you need to do is receive. So we'll begin tapping now at the center of the chest, at CV17, gently inviting your heart center to open and expand. Here we release stored tension and trauma. We address chest tightness and breathing restrictions while clearing chemical sensitivities at their energetic root, allowing your system to process and eliminate any environmental toxins naturally. And moving to stomach 11, we target the critical junction where neck problems originate. Here we release rotator cuff inflammation and address the root causes of sleep apnea by opening up blocked airways and calming the nervous system pathways that control breathing during rest. At stomach 12, we address multiple interconnected issues, dissolving joint inflammation while releasing frozen patterns and shoulder immobility. We open pathways to relieve nerve compression, ease chest restrictions, resolve neck tension, and restore natural shoulder function through improved circulation and nerve conductivity. At stomach 9, we connect with your body's metabolic command center. Your thyroid gland receives improved blood supply, supporting balanced hormone production that regulates cellular energy and mood stability throughout your entire system. And continuing with stomach 10, we deepen this metabolic support. The vagus nerve strengthens its communication between the brain and the organs, promoting their optimal function. Moving to large intestine 16, we address your shoulders, your shoulder girdles, complex mechanics. Your rotator cuff muscles receive enhanced circulation, supporting natural tendon repair, while the brachial nerve network optimizes signal transmission for improved arm strength and coordination. At large intestine 17, your tracheal cartilage and surrounding tissues receive gentle support, promoting clear airway function, while the carotid arteries optimize blood flow to your brain, enhancing mental clarity. At large intestine 18, we release deep-seated tension patterns stored in your neck and throat while dissolving frozen shoulder restrictions we open up compressed nerve pathways and ease chest tightness from stress holding patterns. We restore emotional balance by calming the nervous system, support healthy vision by improving circulation to the eyes, release neck tension at its source, and balance your metabolism to support healthy weight management. And at small intestine 16, we release negative thinking patterns while strengthening confident self-expression, releasing the fight or flight responses stored in your jaw and neck region. Your nervous system finds calm as we dissolve the tension patterns that create emotional reactivity. At small intestine 17, we address both visual problems and jaw dysfunction by releasing the deep muscular connections between your jaw, skull, and visual system. Tension patterns that affect both jaw function and eye strain dissolve as circulation improves to these interconnected areas. Connecting with gallbladder 8, we invite cranial circulation to optimize, bringing fresh oxygen to the brain tissues while reducing inflammation around delicate nerve pathways. The natural balance of cerebrospinal fluid supports optimal cognitive function and mental clarity. Tapping bladder 3, we address eye problems at their energetic source while supporting circulation to prevent and heal macular degeneration. We restore optimal blood flow to the delicate eye structures, clearing any visual disturbances and supporting the long-term health of your retinal tissues. At governing vessel 23, we activate the brain's highest healing centers, promoting emotional balance and optimal cognitive function. Cerebrospinal fluid circulation enhances while the pineal gland receives improved blood supply, supporting natural sleep-wake cycles and hormonal regulation. We also release anxiety and fearful thinking while cultivating fearless self-confidence and mental courage, empowering you to face challenges with strength and certainty. At bladder 4, we activate cognitive enhancement and mental acuity while sharpening your intuitive discernment and improving your capacity to make decisions that align with both logic and inner wisdom. Tapping bladder 5, we restore emotional harmony while strengthening your inner confidence and self-worth, supporting your ability to maintain emotional balance even in challenging situations. We release emotional blocks that can interfere with clear thinking. At gallbladder 16, we stabilize emotional patterns while building confident self-expression and personal empowerment, enhancing your ability to communicate with clarity and conviction. On the left side, we free the neural pathways that control speech flow, allowing words to emerge smoothly and confidently from a place of calm centeredness. governing vessel 22, we address multiple interconnected systems, calming anxiety at its neurological root while reducing arthritic inflammation throughout the body. We restore thyroid function, repair ligament injuries, prevent macular degeneration, balance metabolism for healthy weight, strengthen bones, and open up airways for sleep apnea relief. Moving to bladder 6, we continue supporting cranial circulation and neural balance. Your brain's venous drainage improves, while tension in your scalp muscles releases, reducing headache patterns and promoting mental ease. And at gallbladder 17, we address arthritic inflammation by reducing inflammatory markers throughout your system while simultaneously opening the compressed pathways that create carpal tunnel syndrome. We restore natural joint mobility and nerve conductivity from this powerful cranial point. Moving to bladder 7, we target multiple structural issues, dissolving arthritic inflammation in joints, correcting bunion formation patterns, healing herniated disc compression, restoring knee function and stability, repairing ligament injuries, and strengthening bone density. This point optimizes the body's structural integrity from the cranial command center. And tapping governing vessel 20, we connect with your body's highest energy center to support enhanced neural development and cognitive integration while simultaneously addressing structural issues throughout the spine and extremities. We heal disc compression, restore joint stability and function, repair connective tissue injuries, and release tension patterns. This point optimizes the brain's motor control centers, enhances overall neurological integration, and strengthens your capacity for clear thinking, sound judgment, and confident decision-making through improved mental clarity and cognitive processing. Connecting with gallbladder 18, we specifically address knee problems by improving the neural control of leg stability while simultaneously releasing the deep tension patterns that create lower back pain. We restore proper biomechanical function from the brain's motor control centers. At bladder 8, we continue to optimize the brain's control over structural integrity and joint health. And moving to governing vessel 17, at the occiput, we address sleep apnea by opening the neurological pathways that control breathing during rest. We release the deep cranial tensions that can obstruct airways and restore the brainstem's natural regulation of respiratory function during sleep. In connecting with bladder 9, we target multiple conditions, healing eye problems and preventing macular degeneration through improved visual cortex circulation, clearing chemical sensitivity by enhancing the body's detoxification pathways, and addressing sleep apnea by optimizing brainstem function and respiratory control centers. At gallbladder 19, we continue addressing your occiput and neck junction. Blood flow through your main head arteries enhances, while deep neck muscles begin to soften, supporting optimal brain-body communication. And tapping gallbladder 20, we address eye problems through improved circulation to visual processing centers and resolve neck problems by releasing the deep tension patterns where the skull meets the cervical spine. We restore optimal head-neck alignment and visual function. At governing vessel 16, we support your upper neck region where your skull connects with your spine. The head-neck joint receives gentle decompression, while surrounding muscles release, promoting better head mobility and reduced tension. And moving to gallbladder 14, we're activating the frontal cortex areas responsible for clear articulation and motor speech control. We restore the neural pathways that coordinate tongue, lip, and breath for fluid, confident speech patterns. And connecting with gallbladder 13 on the left side, we're optimizing the left hemisphere's speech and language centers. We clear the neural blocks that interrupt speech flow and restore smooth communication pathways for effortless verbal expression, while enhancing your capacity for sound judgment, strategic thinking, and clear decision-making through improved neural pathways and mental focus. At gallbladder 13 on the right, we stabilize emotional fluctuations while building robust self-confidence and personal authority, empowering you to stand firmly in your truth and express yourself authentically. This point also helps with balancing metabolism to support healthy weight. And tapping the yin tang, we address both eye problems and memory issues by clearing the third eye center, where vision and cognition integrate. We enhance circulation to support healthy eyesight while activating the prefrontal cortex areas responsible for memory formation and recall. At bladder 1, we target eye problems at their source while supporting circulation to prevent and heal macular degeneration. We restore optimal function to the delicate structures where vision begins and protect against age-related visual decline. Moving to bladder 2, we continue addressing eye problems and macular degeneration by enhancing blood flow to the visual processing areas. We strengthen the eye-brain connection and support long-term retinal health through improved circulation. And connecting with the Tai Yang points, we address eye problems through improved temple circulation. Your temporal arteries optimize their flow, while the surrounding muscles release tension, reducing temporal headaches and jaw discomfort. And tapping gallbladder 7 on the left side, we're optimizing the left temporal lobe's language processing centers. We clear the neural pathways responsible for smooth speech production and restore confident verbal expression. At gallbladder 9 on the left, we're enhancing circulation to the posterior language areas. We restore the neural coordination between hearing, processing, and speech output for clear articulation. Connecting with gallbladder 10 on the left, we're activating the areas where auditory processing integrates with motor speech control. We clear the pathways that coordinate listening and speaking for fluid communication. At the Tiangdong point, we support your neck region where multiple systems converge. Your cervical vertebrae align, while surrounding muscles receive enhanced circulation, promoting optimal nerve conduction and reducing any neck tension. And now we move to the spine and tapping C1, your atlas vertebra receives gentle support as it balances your skull. Here we support neural integration while addressing structural issues, healing herniated disc compression, restoring knee stability, and relieving lower back pain. At C2, we're optimizing the axis vertebra's role in head positioning and neural communication. We restore the structural foundation necessary for clear articulation and confident speech production. On the left side, we enhance left brain analytical functions while strengthening logical reasoning, critical thinking skills, and your ability to make well-informed decisions based on clear mental processing. And moving to C2 on the right, we calm anxiety responses while strengthening your self-confidence and belief in your abilities, enhancing your ability to trust yourself and your decisions. This point also supports healthy metabolism. Connecting with C3, we address eye problems and macular degeneration through improved cervical circulation to visual processing areas, while also targeting sleep apnea by optimizing the cervical spine's role in airway positioning and breathing control. At C4, we support your mid-neck region where neck movement is the greatest. Your neck joints receive gentle decompression while the surrounding muscles release, promoting better range of motion and reduced stiffness. Tapping C5, we target multiple shoulder and arm conditions, releasing shoulder restrictions, opening carpal tunnel compression, and optimizing the cervical spine's role in head and jaw positioning. At C6, we address shoulder conditions while simultaneously healing thyroid inflammation, strengthening bones, and restoring the overall thyroid function through improved cervical circulation. At the base of the neck, we're continuing to support thyroid function by activating the parathyroid energy field. This point helps regulate calcium balance while creating a protective energetic shield around the thyroid and parathyroid glands. This point also helps correct bunion formation patterns and release shoulder and wrist restrictions. Moving to T1, we activate your body's bone marrow production center, where immune cells receive their primary formation and coordination. Here, we stimulate healthy blood cell generation, enhance the bone marrow's natural healing capacity, support optimal stem cell function, and restore the foundational cellular energy that strengthens bone density, supports immune surveillance, and accelerates tissue regeneration throughout the body. Continuing at T2, we deepen this healing by harmonizing your thymus energy center, the heart of immune intelligence. This point fine-tunes your body's natural surveillance systems, creating lasting resilience against inflammatory processes, while optimizing the thoracic spine's role in supporting upper body function and hormonal balance. At gallbladder 21 on the shoulder crest, we're releasing the deep shoulder tensions and restoring optimal function to the rotator cuff muscles and tendons through enhanced circulation and nerve conductivity. At T3, we dissolve joint inflammation while activating powerful immune healing and anti-inflammatory responses. We release chest restrictions and tension patterns, address autoimmune thyroid imbalances, clear chemical sensitivities, heal shoulder tendon injuries, and accelerate tissue repair through enhanced lymphatic and respiratory function. And moving down the spine to T4, we deepen immune balance and anti-inflammatory healing, while continuing to release chest restrictions and heal shoulder tendon inflammation. We support the upper back's role in respiratory function and cellular detoxification processes. And connecting with T5, we address chest restrictions and tension while creating a bridge between heart and digestive systems. We invite balanced circulation to flow through the mid-chest region, supporting optimal respiratory and cardiovascular function. And on the left side of T5, we calm anxiety patterns and balance emotional responses while cultivating quiet confidence and self-assurance, creating space for authentic self-expression and emotional resilience. And tapping T6, we continue releasing chest restrictions while optimizing intercostal nerve function and breathing mechanics. Mid-back alignment improves as circulation enhances throughout this vital respiratory region. At T7, we activate immune balance and anti-inflammatory responses while correcting foot alignment patterns, healing spinal disc compression, restoring knee function, repairing ligament injuries, relieving lower back pain, supporting healthy metabolism, strengthening bone density, healing shoulder tendons, and accelerating tissue repair. At T7 on the left side, we specifically address sleep-breathing issues by optimizing the neurological control of respiratory function during rest, creating deeper, more restorative sleep patterns. At T8, we support your body's natural balancing mechanisms, focusing on immune regulation and inflammatory responses. In tapping T9, we support comfortable digestive function and optimal nutrient processing through enhanced nerve supply to the digestive organs. And moving to T10, we continue supporting digestive balance and nutrient absorption. And at T12, we support comfortable digestion and improve circulation to the organs. And moving to the lumbar spine at L1, we strengthen bone density while creating ease in your core region and promoting proper alignment throughout your lower back. At L2, we continue building bone strength and density while your second lower back vertebra finds its natural position and deep hip and back muscles begin to soften. This point also stimulates the brown fat. And moving to L3, we support your mid-lower back region where spine mechanics are crucial, promoting optimal weight-bearing capacity and flexibility. And connecting with L4, the muscles surrounding your lower spine soften while nerve pathways improve, reducing the likelihood of lower back discomfort and improving leg function. And at L5, your final lower back vertebra aligns at the crucial lower back pelvis connection, promoting optimal connection between your spine and your pelvis. And tapping S1, we begin addressing your sacrum area where your spine meets your pelvis. Your first sacral segment aligns while the deep muscles of your pelvis receive enhanced circulation, supporting core stability and pelvic balance. And moving to S2, we restore knee stability and function while your second sacral segment receives support and deep hip muscles begin to soften. Connecting with S3, we continue addressing knee problems through improved pelvic leg connection while your third sacral segment aligns and pelvic floor function optimizes. At S4, your fourth sacral segment finds its natural position while the surrounding muscles begin to soften, promoting comfort in sitting. And tapping S5, we address your final sacral segment where your tailbone begins, promoting comfort and optimal pelvic floor function. And at bladder 54, we support the back of your knee where major vessels and nerves come together. Your knee area circulation improves while the muscles of your back thigh begin to soften, promoting better leg circulation and comfort in your lower back. And moving to stomach 36, we connect with your body's powerful energy point below the knee. This point supports the body's natural vitality protective systems. With each tap, we're activating energy that flows upward to nourish the thyroid region. And on the top of the foot, at liver 3, we calm anxiety patterns and emotional tension while simultaneously addressing sleep breathing issues. This powerful point transforms restless energy into peaceful flow, supporting both mental tranquility and optimal respiratory function during sleep. And connecting with gallbladder 12, we stimulate the vagus nerve, which helps regulate stress responses and organ function. Here we address jaw tension by supporting the area behind your earlobe where lymph drainage occurs, and jaw mechanics integrate. Your lymph nodes activate their filtering function, while surrounding muscles soften, reducing jaw stress and neck tension. And tapping large intestine 17, we reconnect with your neck region, where breathing and circulation functions meet. Your neck lymph drainage improves while surrounding muscles continue to soften and release tension. And at the insular point, we invite perfect harmony between your spiritual nature and your abundant material success. Any false beliefs about money and spirituality being incompatible dissolve completely. And a triple warmer 20. Your perspective widens dramatically as abundant opportunities appear everywhere you look. Old tunnel vision around money clears, revealing infinite pathways to wealth. And as we tap triple warmer 17, we support healthy vision and retinal function while promoting balanced metabolism and accelerating tissue repair processes throughout the body. At triple warmer 16, we enhance visual health and retinal protection while clearing speech flow patterns. And tapping the Yiming point, we calm anxious energy and emotional tension while supporting enhanced neural development, clearing chemical sensitivities, and promoting healthy metabolism. This powerful calming point brings balance to your entire nervous system. At conception vessel 22, we return to your throat region where breathing and circulation systems converge, supporting optimal thyroid function. And throat comfort through enhanced blood supply and energy balance. At kidney 27, we strengthen bone density and support the body's natural bone building processes by activating the kidney energy that governs bone health and calcium metabolism. Connecting with kidney 26, your adrenal function receives support while the muscles of your upper chest soften, promoting energy balance and breathing ease. And at kidney 25, we release chest restrictions breathing limitations. We also address systemic inflammatory patterns and optimize respiratory function during sleep through enhanced kidney-lung energy coordination. Tapping Kidney 24, we continue supporting optimal breathing patterns during sleep. At Kidney 23, we're activating the deep kidney energy that supports sustained respiratory function and open airways during rest. At CV13, we're tapping to transform your abundant ideas into nourishing, profitable action that feeds your soul and your bank account equally. Financial shame transforms into proud stewardship of wealth. At Stomach 21, we support healthy metabolism and balanced weight management while promoting nervous system harmony and digestive wellness. Moving to Stomach 25, we activate digestive comfort and rhythmic intestinal function, supporting optimal nutrient processing and abdominal ease. And then moving down to Conception Vessel 6, we address chest restrictions and breathing limitations while connecting with your lower abdomen where core energy resides. As we tap CV4 in your lower abdomen, we awaken your body's center of vitality and life force energy. And now we tap to address any area of discomfort around your body. Your body's natural healing mechanisms activate wherever they're needed, bringing enhanced circulation and nerve function to support comfort and optimal function of all systems. We also take this opportunity to address points near major lymph node clusters in the neck and the chest along the lymphatic duct, the armpits, the groin, and behind the knees to ensure the flow of energy in the lymph remains open. And finally, we stimulate those areas of brown fat at the neck, the upper back, the upper chest area, the kidneys, and deep abdominal areas. And moving to large intestine 11, we address shoulder restrictions and frozen patterns. We heal ligament injuries and repair shoulder tendon inflammation. And connecting with large intestine 10, we continue releasing shoulder restrictions and frozen patterns while opening up compressed nerve pathways in the wrist and healing shoulder tendon injuries. And tapping Triple Warmer 5, we dissolve joint inflammation while releasing shoulder restrictions, opening compressed nerve pathways, clearing environmental sensitivities, resolving neck problems, healing shoulder tendons, and addressing jaw dysfunction. At pericardium 7, we open up compressed nerve pathways in the wrist while releasing chest restrictions and breathing limitations, we balance heart-centered emotions while cultivating compassionate self-confidence and emotional wisdom, supporting your ability to lead with both heart and strength. At the Heart 7 point, we harmonize emotional rhythms while strengthening your confidence in emotional expression and interpersonal connections. At Lung 7, we address neck problems while supporting optimal breathing function and circulation. Your respiratory capacity deepens and becomes more efficient, while the muscles controlling your thumb receive enhanced nerve supply. In tapping large intestine 4, we improve visual function and address jaw dysfunction while creating a balancing effect throughout the upper body. This powerful point activates upward flowing energy that supports facial comfort, enhances immune function, and improves hand dexterity through optimized circulation. And connecting with spleen 10, we heal ligament injuries while supporting your inner thigh, where lymph and circulation systems meet. Your lymph drainage improves, while the muscles of your inner thigh soften, promoting tissue repair and leg circulation. At Liver 8, we restore knee stability and function where flexibility and strength connect. Your knee joint receives enhanced circulation, while the supporting muscles improve their flexibility. And at spleen 9, we support your lower leg where lymph drainage and circulation come together. Your calf muscles receive enhanced blood flow, while the lymph function improves, reducing swelling and promoting leg health. And tapping GB34 below your knee on the outside of the leg, we dissolve joint inflammation while healing spinal disc compression, restoring knee comfort and function, and relieving lower back pain. This powerful point releases muscle tension and supports structural integrity throughout the lower body. And at spleen 6, we're synchronizing body, mind, and spirit toward your abundant financial goal with perfect harmony. All aspects of your being align in support of your prosperous future. Connecting with kidney 3, we address autoimmune thyroid inflammation and restore thyroid function by stimulating the ankle region where multiple nerve pathways converge. This point enhances circulation to support thyroid health while improving overall metabolic function and energy production through optimized blood flow and nerve conductivity. . emotional balance, clear chemical sensitivities, and optimize respiratory function during sleep by stimulating the pressure-sensitive points on the soles of your feet. This completes our systematic approach as improved circulation flows from the head to the toes, supporting neurological integration, detoxification pathways, and overall physiological balance throughout your body. And now we'll just take a moment to charge the batteries, starting with the upper dantian, the middle dantian, and the lower dantian. All right, and that concludes our session. To everyone joining us on YouTube and X, thank you so much for being here. This concludes the live stream portion of our weekly Tong Ren session. If you'd like to join us on Zoom next time, you can register using the link in the description. Registration closes 24 hours before the session begins. Space is limited, so be sure to sign up early. We'd love to see you in a future session. And as we wrap up, I encourage you to drink some water to help integrate the energy from today's session. Give yourself a moment to breathe, to rest, to allow the healing to settle. Thanks again for joining us today.